So I saw Captain America last night, and it was epic. I mean, everything about this movie was great. I mean, it's a Marvel movie that we kind of haven't seen before. I know I've heard other people say that, but because it's more of a spy thriller kind of thing. But that does not mean that the action's bad. In fact, if you had a gun to my head, you had to say which was better, the action in this or the action in the Avengers. I would pick this. This is the best action we've seen in any Marvel movie, and it was really sweet. Uh, there's a lot of characters in this one that are new. Uh, Crossbones is in this, who is my favorite Captain America villain, and I think Frank Grillo, who played him, did a really good job. I was only disappointed that I don't remember them ever referring to him as Crossbones, but I knew he was playing Crossbones, so that's why I knew that. But it was still really good, and they pulled off his character really well. Uh, the chick from Revenge played Agent 13 or Sharon Carter in this. She did really great in the new position. And I just mean, come on, Robert Redford. I mean, he's just one of the great actors, and obviously he pulled off the head, but not the head like Shield's security console or something. I mean, I don't know if he was higher up than Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury or not, but he was high up in Shield. He did a great job in his part. Uh, and then the dude that played Falcon, Anthony Mackie, he Anthony Mackie, by the way, is a great actor. You can look back at some past movies, and he's just shows up there like in a Hurt Locker. He does a great job in that. He was actually a good part of that the Bureau movie thing with the people with the hats could go through portals and doors or something. Adjustment Bureau, I believe it was called. And what they did with the Falcon here was really cool. Falcon's really grounded in reality in this movie. He was a paratrooper in Iraq, and the wingsuit, oh man, that was so awesome. Like I didn't think they'd be like, oh come on, how are they gonna pull off a dude with wings? And the wingsuit was awesome. I mean, he when he flew through the air, he had the wings, and then when he would pull his legs and arms in, the wings would go back into the backpacks, and he could fall and then start back up again. Really cool. I really like how they did his scenes. And I really like what they did with Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow in this. Because, like, when she was in Iron Man 2, it was like, okay, they just threw her in to have her in the movie. When she was in Avengers, obviously, her opening scene was really awesome, but besides that, it was just like, okay, she's a loyal member of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that's her character. She's fighting with the Avengers. She's obviously cool, but we don't know enough about her. But in this movie, they really flesh out her character, and it also makes sense that she was in this movie, not just as a tack on, like in Iron Man 2. Uh, she works with S.H.I.E.L.D., and just the stuff that happens is really centered around Captain America, but you understand why her character is there. And then also, the Winter Soldier in this movie, also just freaking the metal arm that he has, like that was really realistic. It looked really awesome, uh, and I think they faithfully adapted his character more than any other character here. And then, like I said, even with all these other characters, they really did a good job of making it Captain America focused. I mean, this is the guy who has to deal with being out of time. He has to deal with living in a world where trust isn't what it used to be. He doesn't understand what's going on. They poke some fun at his out of timeness, but they did name drop that he watched Star Wars in a quick scene, and they also did name drop a couple other Avengers in the movie. They didn't really say where they were, but they were like, "Hey, so and so helped with this, so and so helped with that," and it was like, "Okay, you acknowledge that these other Avengers do exist in the world," which is something we didn't really get with Iron Man 3. And we kind of did with Thor 2. But yeah, like I said, this is a really spy type movie in the way that you don't really know how to trust. Do a quick synopsis. Something corrupt Shield. I tried to give too much away, and then Captain America is trying to fix that corruption, basically with the help of Falcon and Black Widow and others. And yeah, I don't really want to spoil too much here. I will do a spoiler review at another point, but just the different twists and turns this takes. Even though some of them are expected, some of them aren't, and the way they pull it off is really good. And this is really just a good movie, not just a good superhero movie. I mean, if you're an action fan, you'll love this. If you're a spy movie fan, you'll love this. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll really love this. And if you're a Captain America fan, you will be blown away. So, as for post-credit scenes, if you're a Marvel fan, definitely stick around for the first one. If you're a Captain America fan, be sure to stay for both of them. And the movie in general, everyone needs to go watch this. This needs to make as much money as an Iron Man and say, hey, we want more movies like this because this is awesome. This is the kind of movie that they added that extra couple pictures in to give an Oscar to, or acknowledge that they did. I don't know if it should win a Best Picture, but I mean, I haven't seen any of the Oscar movies of this year because they don't come out till later in the year, but I can't see there being 10 other films better than it. I think it will deserve a nomination for Best Picture because it was so awesome. And when a movie is just a great action movie, and this is some of the best action, like I said, I've seen in a Marvel movie, it deserves some recognition. I mean, Gladiator got recognition, Braveheart got recognition, so we can give good movies recognition. No offense to the movies from this year, which were all great, but they weren't, like action blockbuster movies. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll get a spoiler review up to you probably on Sunday. To rank this is easily an A plus 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 movie. It was really good, best movie I've seen all year. Have you seen Captain America? If you haven't, go see it, then come back and tell me what you thought of it. And if you have seen it, just tell me what you thought of it, and then go back and watch it again because it's that good. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.